Check this article out, guys. Dana White saying he hopes Oscar De La Hoya gets viciously knocked out by Vitor Belfort. That's crazy, ain't it? Like, I know he really dislikes Oscar De La Hoya. He's always saying bad things about him. But to wish him to get viciously knocked out, that's like stepping up his game right there, guys. Like apparently, De La Hoya is working with this Triller company who's hosting all these fights with like Jake Paul and social media influencers and boxers and kind of like celebrity boxing on a higher level, like getting closer to a professional level. But Dana White really dislikes these guys, and he really dislikes De La Hoya as well, because he hopes he gets viciously knocked out by Vitor Belfort. So the article says, what would UFC President Dana White like to see happen in the upcoming boxing match between Oscar De La Hoya and Vitor Belfort? You probably already had a good idea, but in case not, White made it very clear on Tuesday. I'm praying Vitor knocks this crackhead out, and viciously, White said on the Pat McAfee show. He added, viciously knocks him out. So he wants him to get viciously knocked out. He wants De La Hoya to get hurt. He wants him to get smashed. Which is crazy. I don't know what kind of skills De La Hoya still has. He's getting older. We're all getting older. And does he still have it in him? I'm sure, because anytime you do things for so many years, it's become second nature to you. It's in your subconscious. So I don't know. I think De La Hoya is probably going to win, but Dana White hope he gets knocked out viciously. Calls him a crackhead, a cokehead, called him all these kind of things because of his behavior when he's calling these fights and not necessarily calling these fights, but he announces these fights, and he's one of the broadcasters. So yeah, he really has a lot to say about De La Hoya. The article goes, De La Hoya, the 48-year-old former boxing champion, and Belfort, the 44-year-old former UFC light heavyweight champ, are booked to headline a Triller Fight Club pay-per-view September 11th at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. For De La Hoya, it'll be his first fight since December of 2008, so more than 10 years ago, folks. That'd be what, 13 years ago? 13 years ago. Lost to Manny Pacquiao. Belfort will enter a professional boxing match for just the second time in his career, the first being a 2006 knockout win. So Belfort has won before, but it's been a while, I guess. And I don't think the boxer probably wasn't at the caliber of Oscar De La Hoya. So it says White has a history of feuding with De La Hoya in recent years, seemingly about everything under the sun, which makes his wish of a Belfort knockout no surprise. Yeah, I mean, I think De La Hoya was talking trash about MMA and saying it was ruining, the fighting game. So I know that's another reason why Dana White really dislikes him, but there are a lot of other reasons too. A lot of the things he says is pretty crazy. So Dana don't like that. So it says, but White also was willing to give credit to De La Hoya as an all-time great boxer and perhaps won't be holding his breath at seeing that outcome. So, as much as I can't stand that dirtbag De La Hoya is legit, White said. Back in his day when me and De La Hoya were cool, I actually was up in his camp. Just his jab could knock people out. De La Hoya in his prime was the real deal. This is a real fight between two real guys. I think that Vitor obviously has the power to KO him, but De La Hoya is no joke either. So he actually did give him a little bit of props, but he says he wants to see him get knocked out viciously. I don't know. It sounds like they were friends before, so I don't know what changed, what happened. There must have been some kind of falling out. Who knows? Maybe, over some girl or something. We really don't know. Still, that didn't stop White from taking a shot at De La Hoya's past issues with substance abuse. Hopefully all the coke sniffing, tequila drinking, and whatever other shit that guy has been up to has caught up with him, White said, and Vitor lays one right hand on the big mouth of his and knocks him unconscious. Dana White is crazy, man. He says what's on his mind, and it's pretty funny at times, and this is no exception. He's hoping. He's praying. He's not only hoping, he's praying. Praying is more powerful than hoping. So he really wants to see De La Hoya get viciously knocked out. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is this you guys hope to see him get knocked out as well, or are you still a major fan of De La Hoya? I know his reputation has taken a hit ever since those photos came out of him dressed up in some stockings, and it's been found out he does do a lot of substance abuse. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.